Hi, my name is Rob, and I had a dream about 4 years ago now, February 2016, and I feel like the Lord would have me to share it, and hopefully it'll be a blessing to somebody. In the dream I was standing on a green sort of hill, and the side of the hill I looked over and there were like green trees, and it was like a country scene. And as I was standing there, it was a beautiful sunny day. I looked up into the sky, and the sky was all blue, no clouds in the sky. And I looked up, and the way that clouds just separate, and behind the clouds reveals the blue sky. Well, in this situation, the blue sky rolled black light clouds and revealed a green landscape. And it was like a beautiful country scene where you see like the green fields and the hedges and the trees, and there were little houses, and the houses were like scattered around like little villages or something like that. And as I'm looking up, I feel myself get lifted, and I'm lifted into the air really gently, and then I'm like hovering at about 10 feet off the ground, I'd say. And as I'm hovering, I'm looking up and I'm thinking, this is the rapture. I'm being raptured. And then immediately I start thinking, well, why have I stopped? Because I'm not going up anymore. And as I thought that, I suddenly found myself in this place, in that village or whatever it was, this country place where I'd been looking, and it was beautiful. And as I looked round, there were people, and they came up to me and they like held my face, and they were saying to each other, look at his face, he's just come. Look at his face, he's just come. And I kind of imagined that I must have had a certain look about me. That was it. That was the end of that dream. And like I say, that was 2016, February 2016. 2 nights later, I had another dream. And this was not a nice dream. This was a dream in a city. And in this dream I was on a street in a residential part of a city. And I remember looking out across the city. I could see across the city, and this cloud starts to come out of the sky. And this cloud was like red and angry, and it was like fire in the sky. And it was like a tunnel. And it kind of rolled across the city and came towards where I was. And as it came over, it started to rain balls of fire. And the balls of fire were hitting the ground, there was smoke coming off them. And I looked at the ground, and it was like tar, it was like burning tar, hitting the tarmac, hitting the pavement. And there was fire coming down from all over. And I ran to the house. Now in this dream, my wife and my mother-in-law, who's now passed on, she's now with the Lord, they were in the dream, and they were like thinking there was no problem. They didn't seem to realise what was going on. They didn't seem to realise how dangerous it was. And I was saying to them, get in the house, we've got to get in the house, we've got to get away, it's safe. And then again, that was the end of that dream. So there were 2 dreams that I had. One was a really great dream, like it felt like I'd gone to heaven, and then 2 nights later I had this other dream which was not a good dream. I've put a picture up for the video, which seems to it was a real picture that somebody took of the sky, and I saw this picture a couple of days after I had that second dream, and I thought, that's it, that's exactly what the sky looked like on the second dream. Okay, God bless. I pray that if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, that you will come to know him, because he is real, and we really need to turn to Jesus in these last days. God bless.